Hello, folks. It's wonderful to be again with you. Talking to you this Sunday. It's really my pleasure. So in the background, we're having a carnival of sorts. It's a holiday weekend this weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend here in the U.S. And we're having a holiday, so you might hear some background noise and everything. I actually live in the middle of downtown, and everything happens around here. Today is a special day. I just want to encourage you. I'm not here to preach or anything. I'm just here to encourage you. For those of you who believe that there is indeed a God, I don't care how pessimistic you are, how much of a realist you are, and how much of a balanced person you are, regardless of whatever your tendencies are in life, regarding your belief in God. At a certain phase, if you look introspective by yourself, I'm telling you, you're going to still seem mad. Now, because the madness just equates your faith. So levels of faith basically are almost like levels of madness. How much do you believe everything is working out bad for you, but you still believe that one day it could better? You understand? Like you have nothing, it seems as if nothing is going for you. You're still a pessimist and say nothing can happen to me, but still somewhere in your mind, in your subconscious, you believe that something is about to happen, that your situation can be changed overnight. And that's exactly what I want to talk to you about, because the Bible says without faith it is impossible to please God. So I'm just here to help you strengthen your faith and understand that with God all things are possible. Now we're going to read a passage of scriptures from Genesis chapter 41. And we're going to read a story about Joseph. Everybody knows about Joseph the dreamer who dreamt that he was going to be this big king and everything. But several things happened to his life that would have otherwise caused him to believe that maybe all those my dreams were just for nothing, and I was just making mouth for nothing. But when we examine the life of Joseph, we see that indeed that God was present in his life, and indeed everything, all the things that were supposed to happen that God had for his destiny came to pass. Let's read Genesis 41 first of all. Genesis 41 verse 14. Here goes the reading of the word of God. Then Pharaoh sent and called Joseph, and they brought him hastily out of the dungeon. And he shaved himself and changed his raiment and came in unto Pharaoh. He was in the dungeon, he came out of the dungeon and came unto Pharaoh. Now we're going to read verse 40 to 44. This is Pharaoh talking, thou shalt be over my house, and according unto thy word shall all my people be ruled. Only in the throne will I be greater than thou. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, see, I have set thee over all the land of Egypt. And Pharaoh took off his ring from his hand and put it upon Joseph's hand, and arrayed him in vestures of fine linen, and put a gold chain about his neck. And he made him to ride in second chariots which he had, and they cried before him, bow the knee, and he made him ruler over all the land of Egypt. Praise God. Joseph had no inkling of how God wanted to do what he wanted to do in his life. The only thing he knew was something was about to happen in his life. He knew his life was going to be overturned at some certain point of time. Now, he might have had an idea of the time, because when he was in the dungeon, in the prison, he met a baker and a butler for Pharaoh. And these people were released, before they were released, they both had strange dreams which he translated. And after translating the dreams, he told them, please, when you go back, when you gain my freedom, make sure you tell Pharaoh about me. So somewhere in his spirit man, he was expecting that either the baker or the butler were going to come back and bring him out of prison. It so happened that the baker was killed, but the butler lived, and the butler did not remember him for 2 years. You can imagine Joseph's frustration when he felt he was close to his freedom. Now, many of us feel these things. We have many bakers and butlers in our lives who have helped in one position or in one way or the other, who have gone out there, and you feel, oh, these people should remember me. Now, Your baker and your butler might not necessarily be a person. It might be some good deed in which you have sown in the past. And you say, God, you remember the good deeds I've done. God, you remember how I've saved you. God, you remember how I've helped people. God, you remember how I sowed that seed for you, that financial seed. When shall I reap? My job today is very simple. I'm feeling it in my spirit very strongly. The tide is about to turn. You may be in a dark season right now. I am in a dark season right now. I have to confess to you, but I'm telling you, it is changing. There is a shift right now. I feel it in my spirit. Something is about to happen, not just for me, but also for you who is listening right now. Something is about to happen. Be very patient. Be very, very, very patient. I'm not talking about something happening 2 months from now. I'm not talking about something happening 5 years from now. Something is really about to happen. When Joseph woke up that morning, he had no inclination that he was going to be released that day. He did not even know that that day he was going to be crowned the second in command from a lowly man inside the dungeon, a prisoner. Overnight, in fact, in one day, I won't necessarily say overnight, because everything all happened at once, and he became the second in command in Egypt. Brothers and sisters, I just want to encourage you right now and just tell you, the storm is about to be over. Something is about to happen. Like my pastor in Lagos says, Pastor Paul Adefarasi, when he keeps on saying something's about to happen, we think he's just saying something, but truly, I feel it in my spirit right now. This is the season. Something is about to happen. Praise God. See you next week by the grace of God. God bless.